Use any ATM of your convenience and stand a chance to win gold sovereigns.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. Question 1, answer. Honourable Speaker, in accordance with the Resolution 57/1, the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights issued the report on the situation of human rights in Sri Lanka, A/HR/60/21, Annexure A. The Government of Sri Lanka submitted observations on the advanced draft copy of the High Commissioner's report on 6th August 2025, having followed the interagency consultations, Annexure B. These observations were provided at the request of the Office of the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights, OHCHR, to demonstrate cooperation and engagement and to ensure that the views of the Government of Sri Lanka were recorded despite the rejection of Human Rights Council Resolution 57/1. This response was subsequently published on the Office of the OHCHR website. During the interactive dialogue on Sri Lanka at the 60th session of the Human Rights Council, the Honourable Minister of Foreign Affairs, Foreign Employment and Tourism, addressing the Council, stated the GOSL position regarding the report and outlined the progress achieved and the way forward, Annexure C. Question 2, answer. Honourable Deputy Speaker, during the interactive dialogue on Sri Lanka at the 60th session of the Human Rights Council, the Government of Sri Lanka acknowledged that the High Commissioner's report contains both recognition of positive developments in the country as well as certain problematic concerns, Annexure C. The Government of Sri Lanka focused on the opportunity identified by the High Commissioner to implement transformative reforms with reference to Sri Lanka. Following his visit to Sri Lanka in June this year, the High Commissioner highlighted the potential for real change representing all segments of Sri Lankan society and the genuine openness shown by the government. Therefore, the government urged the OHCHR and the Human Rights Council to seize this opportunity and provide the necessary space to advance the rights and well-being of all Sri Lankans.
Master the corporate world. Join IIT. Register now.
Through its own national processes. In this regard, Sri Lanka observed that external initiatives will only serve as an impediment to ongoing national efforts and polarize communities unnecessarily. Therefore, the Government of Sri Lanka has informed the OHCHR that the government does not agree with the conclusions and recommendations in the report with reference to international action. Question 3. Answer. Honourable Deputy Speaker, as mentioned above, the Government of Sri Lanka does not agree with the conclusions and recommendations in the report in relation to international intervention. The government sincerely believes that external actions will only exacerbate divisions and therefore thereby jeopardize national processes already underway and efforts to implement genuine and clear initiatives in regard to addressing these issues as well as demonstrate progress. For this reason, the government opposes any form of external mechanisms. The government is committed to advancing accountability through credible domestic processes. To this end, the government has taken steps to strengthen domestic institutions and mechanisms, ensuring that their independence by enhancing financial, human resources, and technical capabilities. A decision was taken to establish an independent public prosecutor's office to further strengthen the delivery of justice. A committee appointed by the Cabinet of Ministers in May 24 is already discussing the establishment of this office. The Cabinet of Ministers decided on 4th August 2025 to expand the composition of the committee and to obtain the assistance of an increased number of experts, as well as by consulting the views of the general public and the Human Rights Commission of Sri Lanka. A process has been initiated for the establishment of a Truth and Reconciliation Commission, and this will be established following consideration of the draft law that has already been proposed and after consultations with stakeholders. However, the government will continue to work in close cooperation with the international community especially for capacity building and to obtain technical assistance on mutually agreed areas.